Hey everybody, it is Katie Infinity with the Wounded Wanderers, and I am just coming through with some tea time shorts. We've got our lavender and manuka honey tea. That is delicious, and we're going to jump right in here. So I have previously done the readings for all of these, and you can find those in the shorts section of my page if you're interested in doing so. The outcome short is actually quite beautiful, and I do suggest, but it's entirely up to you. It is what it is. Anyway, so this short, we're actually going to focus on the 3 fallout cards. So as I was shuffling, I had cards that just decided to fall out, which if you know tarot, you know that when you're shuffling, if you get cards that fall out, that's spirit, universe, guides, guardians, ancestors, whoever you want to say, yours, mine, collectively, ours, have some messages that they are extra wanting to share with us, right? So we are incorporating this into our shorts today because it matters. They matter. And there's 3 of them. 3 is, I don't know if you noticed. Triskel 333 is kind of my number. It's a lucky number. It's my wake up number. Okay, so to start, we have here the 5 of Swords, right? So the 5 of Swords shows what we're shedding, what you're shedding on the mental, energetic level as a result of all of the previous cards, right? What this reveals, it reveals a pattern of mental conflict or internal sabotage that is now dissolving. It reveals an old wound of losing or not being chosen that's being released. It reveals a dynamic where someone's ego is dominating your experience. That's also ending. You're walking away from pointless struggle and circular arguments. That's fucking exhausting, right? Your mind is no longer fighting your heart. It's like, done. So the fallout truth of this 5 of Swords. This is a moment where you finally say, I no longer engage in battles that have no soul, right? You're just picking fights with me to pick fights with me. That's not soul. That is denial. That is a block, essentially. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. If I'm showing you love and you're blocking that love because you're focusing on some dumb shit, listen, I ain't got time for it. It has no soul. It's literally soulless. It's the dark black plague of, whatever it is that you're going through. I'm here for you. I am. If you want to be present, be real, be open, be honest, be love, I'm here for you. But if you're not going to be, I got to go. It's got to go. I no longer engage in those battles. The 5 of Swords clarifies that the 10 of Swords ending that you saw earlier is not weakness. It is liberation, right? This card falls out to show you. This card falls out to show you that you're done over-explaining yourself. You're done fighting for emotional scraps. You are done repeating old cycles with people who don't meet you where you are. You're done negotiating your worth. Be done. Did you like feeling like that? Who likes feeling like that? Nobody. The 5 of Swords is the old mental battlefield, and it is falling away. Goodbye. Then we have our Ace of Swords. Here, I love this card. I love all these cards, really. Chris-Anne is the bomb. Okay, so, the 5 of Swords shows, right, the collapse of old thinking. The Ace of Swords is the new clarity. It's the new clarity rising from that collapse, this collapse here, right, of the 5. This is the fresh insight, the breakthrough or truth that becomes available because you stop fighting the wrong battles. What this brings you, well, it's a piercing moment of clarity. Maybe you might get a little tinnitus. That kind of looks painful. A decisive shift in understanding, a truth you cannot unknow. You can't unsee it. You can't unknow it. A clean, sharp separation between your past and your next chapter. The spiraling staircase. It brings you a message, realization, or an insight that cuts through the fog. Um, the Fallout Revelation, this is a sword, or the sword, I should say, that cuts the last thread of the Ten of Swords cycle, right? Um, it's a sword that clarifies what you truly want with the Nine of Cups. It's a sword that directs your energy toward mastery with the Eight of Pentacles. It opens the doorway of alignment with the Four of Wands, right? The Ace of Swords says the truth is finally landing in your body. It is the strike of clarity that your entire reading has been preparing you for. This whole thing that we've gone through thus far. Yeah, so that's beautiful. And then we have Temperance, number 14. So 14, 5, 1, 4, 5 are all significant. We do have, well, we have a good amount of four. We have 2 4s and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. 8, 9, 10 we have as well. That matters. It does. All right, so Temperance. This appears as the final fallout card here, right? Revealing the deeper spiritual alchemy that's happening beneath all the other cards. This is the synthesis, the integration, the healing. This is the harmonization. Temperance brings energetic realignment, emotional, mental, and spiritual rebalancing, a blending of your new clarity with your emotional depths, divine timing unfolding behind the scenes. Your guides might even be intervening to help stabilize your path. All is possible. It's bringing the feeling of something inside you that is recalibrating beautifully. All good things. Might even bring a higher order healing process that's like working in your favor, right? What Temperance, why Temperance shows up now, because you have released old mental pain, or you've chosen inner fulfillment, or your system needs harmonization after everything you've been through, right? The Temperance is the angel pouring energy from one cup to another. It's just like a big fountain of water, like a fondue fountain thing. I never had one. I don't really like it, so it doesn't matter. Temperance is the angel pouring energy from one cup to another. It's rebalancing your emotional waters. It's pouring into your cups, right? And this comes after a massive mental and energetic shift. This is spiritual homeostasis, essentially, after transformation, which is awesome. So combined with the 3 of these guys, right? Bring them all together, and we are looking at a 3-step purification. We've got the 5 of Swords, where it's internal, external, and energetic conflicts dissolve. You leave a disempowering pattern behind. The Ace of Swords, we are looking at a new mental identity, a new clarity, or a new perspective that emerges. You speak or realize a truth that sets you free. And your system shifts into a state of balance, of harmony, and refined alignment. You move into divine timing rather than forcing outcomes, which is significant because on this day, we're looking at the 26th of November of 2025. So that's at 2, 8, and 9. And add those together, you get 19. Break it down, you get 1. Break that down, you get or sorry, you get 10, break that down, you get 1, right? So that is the sun, that is the wheel, and that is the magician in the major arcana. Um, the sun is like the happiest, greatest freaking card in the whole deck, the most harmonious card. It's your inner child. It's pure joy, pure happiness, pure fulfillment. It's like a solar energy. Yeah, solar energy right now is making me think of like solar panels. But it's that. And the 10 is the wheel. It's like, it's a fixed, those are fixed signs, rule it. But it's about like the wheel turns no matter what. You can't stop it from turning. Just like the tower. You can't stop the tower from happening. You can't stop the death from happening. Everything that's going to happen is going to happen, whether you give it permission to or not. Can you make choices to alter, change? You know, yes, there's always shifts that you can make, things that you can do. Ultimately, is it going to be what it was meant to be no matter what? Yes, that's going to happen no matter what. How it happens might change, but inevitably it's going to happen because it's meant to. That is the wheel of destiny, the wheel of fate. It is just what it is. And then 1 is manifestation, straight up, the magician. I mean, they say that the storyline of the major arcana is not so much with the fool. The fool is just a body. The awareness doesn't come until the magician, who then realizes that he can want for things and will them into existence, right? So it's really like the magician's journey, not so much the fool's journey. And I really like that. So yeah, so that's where we are with that. Let's say your day moves from mental conflict to mental clarity to spiritual harmony, right? Your soul moves from fragmentation to truth to alignment. You move from chaos to decision to peace. This is the alchemy of true transformation. Love it. Thanks for stopping by for tea time with Kate. Cheers.